Good morning. Let me try that again. Good morning. All right, I'm awake before everybody else in the home is awake. And it's not even really that early. Um, but summer hours. I am a creature of the sun. I'm like a little plant, seriously. And when the birds start singing and chirping just before dawn, that's when I wake up. But that's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about my thoughts on the book I'm reading. So, Akong Rinpoche, who wrote Taming the Tiger, and I'm sure many other things. And I'm reading it, and there's a section, it's all the introductory concepts that are extremely important in Buddhism. Before you start in Buddhism, it's important to have a little bit of compassion. Even though compassion develops from Buddhist practices, you kind of have to specifically start with compassion for oneself, for the self. Even though ultimately everything is changing and everything's impermanent, which means that even ourselves, we're changing, we're impermanent. We're not a static identity the way we usually think we are, right? Um, And that's a wonderful thing because it means that all the negativity that we have is also changing. And so that realization that we're not stuck, um, that is like a little germ for me to grow my compassion towards myself because I'm so imperfect, right? And if I expected perfection before I could allow for compassion, then there would be no reason for the compassion. So I am really, really loving this book. It talks about the compassion first. Um, and I think that that's something that's missing a lot from Western therapy is this idea that we can go forward gently and go forward with self-improvement and um, becoming better people in a calm, not freaked out kind of way. So um, I read through a good portion of the book, and then I've gotten to the point where there's some exercises to do. And then I looked at there's also a timetable for like how long to do each exercise for, and they're all mental exercises. And I realized that the timetable is quite long, so it's going to take about a year to get through all of them. It's a path, it's a journey, not a quick fix, right? And I think that that is also kind of wonderful because Western therapy, as opposed to Eastern therapy, is often focused on the 6 week cure, you know, and it doesn't work that way. Change does happen, but it takes time and it takes gentle little baby steps. And especially if you don't want to burn out or just make like a surface change, like a change to the identity without really uncovering the sources of the problems. Oh, everybody is able to make a facade that is able to function, um, but does that change go deep enough, right? And so I know that medical care and mental health under medical model um, is now completely Western ideas of profitability and uh, productivity and achievement. You know, um, like last year, I did about a 6 week stint of therapy with a social worker about my social anxiety, and it didn't work at all because we never got to the root of my social anxiety and what is the real actual cause. It was about strategies to deal with it. And once I finished the workbook, I was also kind of finished the program, and then I stopped doing the things. They didn't become like habits. It's not like my social anxiety arises once in a while, and then um, I can apply a strategy like a band-aid, and then it goes away. It's an all pervasive part of me, you know. Anyway, so it didn't work, and I'm trying this instead. And I have a good feeling. I have a good feeling about this program of therapy, and um, I am also getting involved with. It's a program of therapy that's meant to be practiced with a group, with a community, and I've gotten in touch with some people who are running a group, and there's going to be a new group starting in Ireland, and I may become part of that group and have a bit of a community around me. I think that that's going to help also, and help integrate Buddhist meditation and Buddhist exercises in mind training, but also in self development. And not the kind of self development that is ego, is uh, developing the identity, the surface level stuff that other people see. The ego, which is just underneath that, it goes deeper than that. It's really about this um, clearing away, clearing away the faults that are created by those ego and identity constructs, and getting to the root of what am I all about. It's exciting. Okay. So, anyways, I'm almost better from being sick. You can tell in my voice I'm still sick. And my voice isn't better, but my ears are better. I'm able to listen and hear now better. And maybe by tomorrow I'll be completely better. Today's a holiday. The whole family's sleeping in. Um, I really want to go out in nature, and nobody else wants to do anything. So I don't know if I'm going to make it to the lake today or not, but I hope so. If not, I'll at least make it into my garden, which is beautiful. Blooming irises right now, and lilacs is quite incredible. And maybe I'll post some pictures in a little bit. I hope you have a beautiful day too, full of life and love. And if you're not having a beautiful day, there's a germ in there somewhere. And I hope that you find it. A good germ, like a seed. Okay, bye now. Take care.